Hey, I'm Patrick Campbell, and today I'm going to show you how to configure OpenVia to work with the popular DoorKing 1837 and 1835 line of intercoms. Now, this is a very popular line from DoorKing. This is the 1837, the one that comes with a bit larger screen, but you'll likely also recognize its sister product with a smaller LCD screen. It has pretty common features of scroll through. You can place calls through the call box, etc. So I'm going to show you how to configure this device to work with OpenVia. First, you're going to want to open it up, gain access to the internal electronics. Once we're inside, you can see several connections. What we're working with here is items on this lower bank of connections. Just to familiarize yourself with what we're looking at here, these are the two power connections. This is 16 volts AC alternating current. However, the OpenVia device operates on direct current, DC current. As you can see here, 12 volts DC. So in order to make this device work with OpenVia, we need to have a rectifier, which we can provide you at no charge. So I'm going to connect this to the OpenVia device, first by running the wires through whatever access hole you have. I have one conveniently placed here on the bottom. And instead of connecting power directly to the device, we're going to want to bridge in this rectifier. So when we look at the rectifier, you can see that there is a positive lead and a negative lead. So the negative lead is black. So we're going to want to locate the negative lead on the OpenVia device as well. Add a connector. We'll provide you these B connectors when you order. They just crimp together. So now this has a good connection. For the yellow wire, we're going to want to connect that yellow wire to the red wire from the OpenVia device. Let's take another connector. Push them both in together, crimp the B connector fully. Checking for tightness, and now this is wired. From here, we're going to want to connect power. But before we do that, let's connect the electrical connections that will actually cause the door to open through the OpenVia device. There are 3 logic wires coming from the OpenVia device. The white wire is a common wire, the blue wire is a normally closed wire, and the yellow wire is a normally open wire. Now, this is a removed device, but you can see that there's a common 1C and 1 NO. So imagine that these wires are still connected to the on-door device. And with that, we'll unscrew the C terminal, 1C terminal. Add the OpenVia white wire to the connections without removing any of the existing wires and tighten back down. Then we'll take the normally open connection, unscrew that, and put in the yellow wire under the terminal, making sure that you're keeping all of the other existing wires under the terminal. From here, we can finally connect the rectifier to the AC power supply. So let's unscrew the first. And being AC, this does not have a polarity. So either wire can go in either location. Okay. Finally, before we close this up, we're going to add a self-adhesive to the back of the rectifier, just to keep it out of the way. We'll stick it here on the inside. Now, if we were doing a real installation, we'd want to clean up these wires a bit and trim them back. Definitely want to trim back the blue wire. But you can see how that works. From there, you can just close it back up, lock it up, and complete the configuration of the OpenVia device through your phone or device, following the instructions that we provided you. If you have any questions, please reach out to us, help@openvia.co. We're happy to help. Thank you.